Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the basic crochet stitches. So first I will teach you how to make a basic slip knot, and then I will teach you how to hold your hook and your yarn so it makes it easier to crochet super fast. Well, not super fast, but as fast as you need to, and it makes it easier. And then I will teach you the chain, the single crochet, the half double crochet, the double crochet, and the triple crochet. And these are all US terms. Alright, so first of all, to get started, you're going to need a hook. This one is a G 4.5 millimeter. You could use any size. You could use a G or an H or an I or even a J. Those are probably the best ones to get started with. And then of course you'll need yarn. So I'm using this nice pink yarn so that you can see what I'm doing. It's just easier when you have lighter yarn to see your stitches. Alright, so to make a slip stitch, you're going to take the end in your non-dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, put it in your left hand, and then you're going to hold this index finger out, and you're going to wrap it around once, and you wrap it around twice, and then put that end with the other end, just like that. And then you're going to take this first loop, and you're going to pull it up and over the second loop, and then you're going to take the second loop and bring it up and over the one loop, and then over your finger, and you should have a slip knot. And so now then you just put your hook in the loop, and there you go. There is a slip knot. Okay, so now to hold your hook, you can either hold it like they call it the knife hold or the pencil hold. And so however, there's no right or wrong way to hold it. It's however you're comfortable. If you're more comfortable holding it like this and crocheting like that, that's fine. If you're more comfortable like this, then that's fine. And my hold is the knife hold, so that's how I'm going to hold mine. And so with your left hand or your non-dominant hand, you need it. So to hold it in your non-dominant hand, you want it to slide through your fingers so that it gives you your yarn not too fast and not too slow, and it just like slides through, and it evenly flows through so that you can crochet easier. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your pinky, you're going to grab it with this yarn, or grab the yarn just like this, and then loop it around just once. And then you're going to turn your hand so that there's just enough space between the hook and your pinky for these three fingers. So you're going to start from up here, you're going to kind of slide it down, you're going to turn your hand just like that. So your pinky should have, or the yarn should wrap around once on your pinky, and then you're going to put these three fingers underneath like that. And then you're going to turn your hand like this. And with these two fingers, you're going to grab right under the knot, and you're going to pull this finger up so that this string is taut, and so that you can easily grab. So when we start crocheting, you're going to grab this yarn easier, and it will stay taut, which meaning it not too loose and it's not too tight, because you don't want it to be too tight, and you definitely don't want to hold this string down like this, because otherwise when you try to pull the loop through, it'll be really hard to get it through. So you want to keep it held up here and keep this finger straight so this string is nice and taut. So then what you're going to do your first chain is you're going to make sure that this loop around your hook is nice and snug but loose, like loose enough where you can slide the hook like this easily. So then you're going to touch the back of your hook to the string or the yarn, and you're going to go around like this. I've seen a lot of people try to go around like this and bring it through, or even like this, but it's just too hard to get it through because that's too many layers of yarn to come through, and it's just easier if you just remember to touch the yarn with the back of your hook, and then you come around like this and you bring it through, and that's your first chain. So you touch the string with the yarn with the back of your hook, bring it around, and then you pull it through. And this right here is called the yarn over. So you yarn over and you pull it through the loop. Yarn over, pull it through. 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 And we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We already made 7 chains, so we're going to go ahead and make 20 for our sample. So let's yarn over, bring it through for 8. Yarn over, pull it through 9. Yarn over, pull it through 10. And then just keep going. And you could even just keep going and just practice your chains. I know that I've taught some little girls how to crochet, and they love making bracelets. So they just make a little bracelet and just go as long as they need it to wrap around their wrist and tie it off. And it's been pretty good practice for them. But anyway, so since we're doing a sample today, we're learning all the different kinds of basic crochet stitches. We're gonna just keep going with this. Okay, but yeah, feel free if you need more practice with the chain to pause this video if you're doing it with me, and just keep practicing that chain. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, well, we'll just keep 22 on here. So we're going to, in this third chain from hook, so we're just going to start third chain from hook for the sample, and you never count the loop on your hook as a stitch. So you start, so if you could see, each one of these little, it looks like a braid, so each one of the little braids is a stitch. So every, like it ends like a V, so every V is a stitch. So you count 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start in this chain right here. Okay, so we're going to go right in to that chain, and you just go under just one of the loops, and you're going to yarn over. So remember, go around this way and pull it through. So now we have 2 loops on our hook. Then we're going to yarn over this way, and we're going to pull it through both those loops. And that's how you do a single crochet. So let me show you again. So we're going to go through the next chain right here, just under that one loop, yarn over and pull it through, yarn over and pull it through both loops on your hook, and put it through the next chain. So just under one loop, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops. And you're just going to practice that until you get to the end of the row. So put it through, yarn over, pull it through both loops. Put it through the next chain and just under one loop, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops. And you just keep going, keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. And if you need to pause, feel free to pause. If you need to go back and look at it again, feel free to do that. If you need to slow it down, you can slow it down. Okay, we have a few more stitches left. And then I get that last stitch. Alright. Then you just pull the tail to tighten that loop up right there. Alright, so now this is what it should look like when you're all done. That is your first row of single crochets. So here is the chain row, and then here is the single crochets. So now we're going to chain one, and we're going to turn our work. So it's like that. Alright, so let's get our hold again. So we're going to wrap around and then put our fingers underneath, and then turn our hand and grab the work and put this finger up. So the next stitch I'm going to teach is the half double crochet. So we're going to, instead of going right in like we did with the single crochet, we're going to yarn over. So touch the yarn with the back of our hook, yarn over like this, and then you're going to go into that first stitch, and you're going to go underneath both. You see those stitches on top right there? You're going to go underneath both loops, and then you're going to yarn over again just like that and pull it through. So now there are 3 loops on the hook. You're going to yarn over and pull it through all 3 loops. And make sure you don't split. So I think I did right there. Okay, got it. Sometimes you will, the hook will want to go through the yarn. You just have to be careful of that. Okay, so then you're gonna, for the next one, so we're gonna do it again. You're gonna touch the back of your hook to the yarn, yarn over, then put it right in the next stitch right there. You can kind of, if you look up like this, you turn it, you can see those V's right there. And you're going to yarn over and pull it through. Then you yarn over again and pull it through all 3 loops. Just like that. Okay, I'll show you again. So I'm going to put it in that little hole right there. And if you turn it, you can see the stitch on top. It's a little V right there. You're going to go under that V. So you're going to go through that hole, under both those loops, under that V. You're going to yarn over and pull it back through. Oops, I forgot to yarn over first. Yarn over, then put it through. Yarn over again, pull it through. So you have 3 loops on your hook. And yarn over and pull it through all 3 loops. So yarn over, put it through the next stitch under the V, and then yarn over again, pull it back through, and then yarn over and pull it through all 3 loops. And you're just going to keep practicing that until you get to the end of the row. Oops, I forgot to yarn over. Okay, there we go. Like that. Okay. Alright, so when you're done with that row, it should look like that. So then you have your chain down here, your single crochet right here, and your double crochet. You can see the single crochet is a little smaller than the half double crochet. So every time we're going to be getting a little bit taller because we're adding more to the stitch. And also, when you're holding your yarn, you don't have to hold it like this. I do because that's how I was taught, and it's just easier for me to keep that tension. But if you are more comfortable, I've seen people holding it just with these two fingers and holding your work. You could do that, or you could, I've seen people just holding it like that, or like this, and you just hold it in front. However is comfortable for you. If you figure out a good hold, just do that. There's no right or wrong way to do that. It's however you're comfortable. Okay, so now for the next row, we are going to chain 2, and we're going to do a double crochet. So we're going to chain 2 and turn our work, and we're going to just start in this first one right here. So what we're going to do is yarn over just like we did with the half double crochet, and then we're going to go in that first stitch right here, right through, just the same as we did last time, right through those, right underneath the V right there, under both loops. And then we're going to yarn over, we're going to grab that yarn and pull it back through. And then there's 3 loops, just like the half double crochet. But so the double crochet is different because when we yarn over, we're going to pull it through 2, not all 3. And now there's 2 loops on the hook, and we're going to yarn over one more time and pull it through the last 2. And that's a double crochet. You can kind of see that's a little bit taller than the half double crochet. Alright, so we're going to yarn over. I'm going to go through the next stitch under both loops. We're going to yarn over again. I'm going to bring it up, and there's 3 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over, we're going to pull it through 2. Yarn over and pull it through the last 2. Okay, I'll try to show it one more time. Yarn over, put it through the next stitch under both loops, and then we're going to yarn over again and bring it back through. And yarn over, pull it through 2. Yarn over and pull it through 2. So you can kind of see the difference. There's a half double crochet and there's a double crochet. It's a little bit taller, and you can see the hole is a little bit bigger between each one. Alright, so we're going to do it again. And we're just going to practice that until we get to the end. Good thing about crochet is if you mess up, if you drop a loop, you can just pull it out. It's easy to pull out and then redo it. It's also the worst thing about crochet, because if you do lose where you're at and the hook comes out, then it does pull out really easily, so you have to be careful. Alright, so we're at the end, so now you should have a piece that looks like this. So there is the double crochet and the half double crochet and the single crochet. You can kind of see the single crochet is really small, really short, and the half double crochet gets a little taller, and then the double crochet is really tall. So let's chain 2 and let's turn our work, and we're going to do the triple crochet. You just imagine how tall the triple crochet is, right? Right, so we're going to start right in here in this stitch right there. So we're gonna yarn over once, twice, just like that. We're gonna put our hook through that first stitch under both loops. We're gonna yarn over again, and we're gonna pull it back through. So now there's 4 loops on the hook. So then we're gonna yarn over, and we're gonna pull it through 2, and we're gonna yarn over again, and pull it through another 2. Sometimes it's a little tough. All right, and then we're gonna yarn over and pull through the last 2. So see, you can see that's a lot taller than the double crochet. Okay, so I'm gonna show you again. So I'll yarn over twice, just like that. We're gonna put it right there under both those loops. Yarn over again and pull it back through. So there's 4 loops on the hook. Then we're going to yarn over and pull it through 2. We're gonna yarn over again and pull it through 2. We're gonna yarn over a 3rd time and pull it through 2. Okay, yarn over twice, put it through the next stitch under both loops. Yarn over, pull it through, and yarn over. Oh, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull it through 2. Yarn over, pull it through 2, and yarn over and pull it through 2. Okay, yarn over twice, put it through the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over once, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2. The only time you should yarn over twice is at the very beginning of the stitch. So this time you'll just yarn over once, just like that. So then just keep practicing until you're at the end of the row, and then I will show you how to finish off. Okay, so now we're at the end. So you usually have a sample piece that looks something like this. Alright, so we have our chain down here, our single crochet right here, our half double crochet, our double crochet, and our triple or treble crochet. And these are US terms. Alright, so now we're going to just finish this off. So what we're going to do is just make a chain, and then we're going to pull that loop out. And we're going to get our scissors, and we're going to just cut that loop just like that, and then pull that out and pull that tight. And there you go. A beautiful sample. So there's the chain, there's the single crochet, the half double crochet, the double crochet, and the treble or triple crochet. Alright, so give yourself a pat on the back and say, I know how to crochet now. Congratulations. And if you liked this video, please like it and then comment and let me know what your favorite stitch is, and let me know how it went. And subscribe if you haven't already, and click that little bell for notifications so you can get notified every time I make a new video. Alright, thank you for watching and have a good day.